What's going on, guys? Playbox, and we're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video. In this one, we're going to be going over this new update that we got. Specifically, we're going to be going over the new banner, the Sparking Limit Break banner. Now, this is obviously not a new banner, but it's very easy to understand that they dropped this banner just a couple weeks before Legends Festival, so you guys could either just splurge on it to get what we have available here, which is obviously the Z Power. But before we can hop into that, we're just going to go over some of the new stuff. There was some decent updates in here, mainly this Legends feedback update where they went over some new changes. Nothing too crazy. The biggest change here is obviously the 300 to 999 limit for slot removers, which is actually pretty substantial. And there's actually going to be a part 2 to this update where the one that's interested me the most is this one right here. The cost of creating certain awakened equipment will be adjusted. Now that's going to be interesting. Obviously it doesn't really change up the awakening system in general, because I feel like that needs a complete overhaul. Probably make a separate video on that regarding that, but it's gonna be adjusted. But for we probably clicked on the video looking into this limit break banner. Now this is different from what we've seen in the past. It's the second time I think this banner comes in this new format where it's a step up summon, obviously, and you get summon coins as a result. And with those summon coins, you can exchange it for Z power. Now, as you can see, for 600 Z power, you need 18 coins. 200 Z power is 7, and then the regular sparking Z power for 200 is 1, and then it goes down the same thing, right? So you can only exchange it twice for the 200 one, so that's 400, and then you can get only one of the 600. So 18 coins. If we actually just remember how the Sparking Limit Break banners operated before, it was 3k CC. You could only spend 3k CC after that is done, and you get, I believe, a good amount of regular Sparking Z power. Like, I believe was like 1200 or 1800, maybe even 2000. I don't know if it was that high, but mainly people summoned on that banner for the 600 Legends Limited Z power. Now here we have a grand total of 1000 Sparking or Legends Limited Z power, which is pretty substantial here. But let's see the cost of it, right? So we have 200, 300. We can actually just go to step list. 200, 300, 500, 500 again. So that's what, 1500, 2000, 2500, 3000, 4000, and then 5000. Is that, I'm pretty sure that's 5000 CC, right? 2k, 3k, 4k. Yeah, that's definitely 5000. So an additional 2000 Z powers. How much do you need for the full coins here? Wait, not gonna go through the feature character here, but step list. You get one here, you get one, so that's 5, 8, 12, 17. And then, it's like 23. So at step 7, once you do step 7 is where you get access to the 18 or the 600 Legends Limited Z power. So that's 4,000 crystals. So obviously you have to spend a little bit, 1k more to get that 600 Z power. But with that, you get, are you able to get the, 18? No, you're actually not able to get the second Z power. Would just, you actually have to do all 7 steps to get that. Or wait, let's just go back, and then you get 10 at the end. Wow. So you need to do step 7. Step 7 only guarantees you either the 600 or the 200. Obviously you're gonna go for the 600, and then you're gonna do step 8 to guarantee another 200. So that's 800. So 4.5k will give you 800 Legends Limited Z power, and then with the 5k, you'll be able to get the full 1000 Legends Limited Z power. Which, would that be worth it if we were to go based off the old model? 3k for 600. This is 5k for 1000. I think that does add up. It's like around the same, to be honest. So it's not really that much change. But obviously the banner here is much better, but you're not going to summon just for the units, right? You have a very low chance of summoning for the pulling the units, like 0.03. You're not getting this. But I think the old step up banner, although it gave you less Legend Limited Z power, it gave you a lot more regular Sparking Z power. and obviously it was 3K, right? 2K less. So I mean, I guess you're able to get more Legends Limited Z power, but you just summon more. Me personally, I mean, Legends Limited Z power might be worth it, but nowadays with the 1200 Z power banners, I don't think this is as worth as it used to be, because 3K for the 600 was actually a lot more worth it, because you'd only be able to get 600 Z power per unit, right? So I don't know. I wouldn't really recommend summoning on this, to be honest, because 5K CC is a lot, especially nowadays where they don't even give you that much CC to begin with. I think you're just better off saving that 5K CC and then summoning on for Legends Festival for the unit. That's what I would recommend personally. I don't think I will summon for this, but I mean, I could see the value, but me personally, and speaking for like all free-to-play units, I don't think I would recommend summoning for this. I mean, if you want this 1000 Z powers, go for it. That's what, like, if you pull one copy of an LF and you add in 1000 Z power, that's like, will bring you close to 6 stars, which is good, I guess, but I don't know, I just don't see the value in it. But that's just me personally. You're definitely free to summon on it if you want, but just keep in mind, we are just, what, 2 weeks away from Legends Festival, so I don't think there's really that much CC to be gotten from that 2 weeks, so spend your CC wisely and just be aware that we're close to the celebrations.